A massive warehouse in Spain packed floor to ceiling with lithium ion batteries erupted into chaos. It forced tens of thousands of residents to shelter indoors, and honestly, it makes you wonder whether these companies storing lithium ion batteries really understand how dangerous they can be. On July 4th, 2025, in a town about 50 kilometers, 31 miles northeast of Madrid, residents got a rude wake up call. Their phones blared out the message from the Civil Protection Authority, and it warned them to close their windows, seal off ventilation, and stay indoors. Outside, a thick black column of toxic smoke, it was rising into the sky. If you look at the aerial photos or the drone footage from that morning, you'll see an enormous industrial building completely consumed by fire, with flames already through the roof. But when you start looking at stockpiling lithium ion batteries, there's a significant hazard. It's easy to assume that batteries only fail when they're in use, when you're charging your bike or running your cordless drill, or even driving your electric car. But the reality is, these batteries can degrade internally over time, they can develop hidden faults, or get physically damaged in transport. And when one cell goes into thermal runaway, that's all it takes. It's violent, venting flammable gas, releasing an intense amount of heat, and it triggers a massive chain reaction. But when those batteries are now stored inside of sealed 55-gallon drums, that failure can quickly turn into an explosion. Once that starts, containing it inside a closed structure becomes nearly impossible without dedicated suppression systems designed specifically for high hazards. And in this case, all signs point to the building not having that kind of protection in place. But if they did, the system either failed or simply wasn't designed for the scale of the hazard inside. Firefighters arriving on scene were immediately confronted with a well-involved structure fire with repeated explosions. This wasn't a localized event just involving a pallet. By the time the crews got there, the fire had already spread across most of the facility and fire was through the roof. Due to the size of the structure and the contents inside, it's starting off as a defensive fire right away.